The arrival day was largely successful as each participant came from different parts of Nigeria with great expectations about having a fantastic time ahead. Participants were handed their DIGITEST 2018 camp kit and allocated berths in the hostel with a sumptuous dinner and a welcome ceremony in which rules and players were introduced to the camp. The DIGITEST 2018 summer camp opened in grand style with a host of delegates from different parts of Nigeria. Participants posed for pictures with the delegates and few got interviewed by the NTA news team.
I'm super excited to welcome you to DIGITEST 2018, the 17th edition of this initiative.
The digital marketing classes were impactful and the participants enjoyed it as the topics covered the core areas needed to achieve a successful digital marketing training. The lectures were hands-on and participants were divided into 3 categories. The junior category headed by Mr. Abdul, the senior category taken by Mrs. Chidima Arula. Renewable energy classes were taken by facilitators from Bayi. These lectures majored on the following areas: resistant value increment, current voltage abstraction, energy dissipated measured in watt. The participants were also guided on how to install and execute renewable energy projects. Afterwards, resource persons from Bayi gave a little group work on success and failure decisions in life. The weekend at DIGITEST 2018 camp experienced an array of religious activities and common church service which was held in the camp with Pastor Dare Adekunle, who led the Christian participants into depths of God's word. Gender-oriented competition had all the houses participate in it, that is Bayi, OAE, NTA and Zenith. The males played soccer and the females played circles, and each house was represented for all 4. The participants enjoyed the exciting outing to a place where they saw God's natural gift to mankind, Olumiri Waterfall. Mr. Kehinde Osewa, who narrated the existence of the waterfall, said that the Olumiri Waterfall is an ancient body of water that was discovered by a woman called Yeye Aye, who happens to be a daughter of Oduduwa. He also said that the Olumiri Waterfall has 7 steps and 3 major falls.
To answer it very well, you'll be talking about how water moves in the earth. Of course, we all know that the earth is like a ball, right? 4/5 of the surface is water. The remaining 1/5 is land.
It was a pleasure dining with the Vice Chancellor of the distinguished University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University, the person of Professor Ogunbodede, who was ably represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic. A warm welcome was given to the DIGITEST 2018 participants immediately. They got to the Oni's Palace. Chief Idowu, who received the delegation, narrated the historic culture and heritage of the palace and Ile-Ife as a whole. Later that day, the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Royal Majesty Oba Adeyeye Enito Ogunwusi Ojaja II, came out to receive and address his special guests as he called the participants. He also narrated the cultures and customs of Yoruba land and Ife and continued with entertaining questions asked by the children.
This world is only in Ife that you wear the crown. On coronation day, you will not wear it for any Oni of Ife. You have to hold it in your hand. Your first question, Kilode Worship Day Oni Oni. Àpètọ́ orúkọ Oni is Oni Tori Orisha. Oni Risha. I'll sing for you. Yes. I like singing. If you're happy and you do it, clap your hand.
At the end, he sincerely appreciated the visit and was very happy and amazed by the questions asked by the children. It was a wonderful experience. speaking and taking group and personal pictures with the Oni of Ife. Long live the king, long live Ife, long live Osun State, and long live Nigeria. On the DIGITEST camp, we had educational fun and gaming activities such as quiz and debate competitions.
We are a serious third country. Therefore, there is lack of infrastructure.
Considering without borders, it reduces unemployment, which will make the crime rate reduce also.
Indeed, it is always exciting to experience the content of the brains behind the beautiful faces and glamorous outfits as Mr. and Miss DIGITEST pageantry began on camp. The 2018 edition has raised the bar with awesome personalities, beautiful hearts, wonderful outfits, splendid atmosphere, and electrifying questions that determine to a large extent the contestants who eventually emerge as winners of Mr. and Miss DIGITEST 2018, Melody and Feromi. We also had a cultural and bonfire night that saw the participants slay in an array of cultural attire while having so much fun under the natural moonlight and campfire. DIGITEST 2018 wouldn't have ended without the outer space performance by MC Sammy G, who made the laughter unlimited in the night and a wow experience for the participants. It was one of the most engaging social activities of the camp. After all is said and done, on the DIGITEST camp, participants were put together in groups to compete, using the information gathered from the lectures and training sessions to create the perfect project that emphasizes on soiling without borders. The senior, junior, and teachers teams presented before the distinguished judges who carefully listened to the project and from their wealth of experience made selections of the top teams who best addressed the topic of the program. The shortlisted winning teams had the opportunity to showcase their projects at the prestigious closing ceremony, which was graced by dignitaries of the highest caliber, celebrating the close of yet another groundbreaking step in the development of technological capacity in children and young people of Nigeria, Africa, and the world.
I want to say a very big thank you to DIGITEST 2018 for giving me this opportunity to know more about digital marketing. And I also want to advise all my other friends that they should come to DIGITEST next year. And I'm also advising the parents to also bring their children next year. And I also wish that when I grow up, I'll be able to do such a camp like this, to be able to empower people of my age. Thank you.
Till we meet again next year in Lagos for DIGITEST 2019, stay adventurous.